Welcome back to the Harvest Messianic Dance Academy. This is our first lesson in intermediate dance. I hope you've checked out all of beginner's dance and you're ready to jump into some more challenging dances this series. So we're going to start today with lesson 1, part 1. The dance for today is called Mountains of Israel. For this dance, you're going to need to know a couple things. The first of which is the time signature. The time signature for this dance is 4-4, so that's counted like 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. The next thing you're going to need to know is steps for this dance. As always, Messianic dance is just a combination of choreographed steps, and we put that all together to create some dance choreography. So for today, you need to know 4 steps. That's a cherkassia, pivots, kibbutzes, and polkas. Polkas are the only thing you haven't learned before, so let's start there. With a polka, it's traditionally done in 3-4 times, so it's going to be counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a little bit of a waltzy feel. So for this step, you can do it in multiple directions. The important part is what your feet are doing. So for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to do it forward and backward. So with my right polka, I would step right, left, right. And then if I wanted to do a left polka, I would step left, right, left. Now, if we did that with a count so you get the feel, it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. All right, so my recommendation when you're doing a polka is to not do it flat-footed, because if you do it flat-footed, 2 things are going to happen. A, it's going to feel klutzy, and you might trip up doing it that way. In addition, with that waltzy feel, you want a little bit of grace in that. So how to get that is making sure you're on the balls of your feet, getting onto your tiptoes. So when I do it, you can watch me do right, left, right. I kind of move up. I'm flowing upward. Isn't that nice? All right, so for this dance, in terms of directions, our polkas are going to be forward and backward polkas. So let's do a right, left polka, left, right, forward, and then we're going to do it backward. Right, left, right, left. All right? All right, here we go. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome, guys. That is how you do a polka. We can do polkas in multiple different directions, which you're going to learn in the future. But let's move on to our other steps. You have learned cherkassias, pivots, as well as kibbutzes in beginner's dance. If you haven't checked out that set of lessons yet, I recommend that you go there now. But if not, I'm going to do a quick overview of each of the steps. Let's start with the cherkassia. You're going to start by rocking onto your right foot, rocking back left, back right, rock forward left. Again, rock right, left, right, left. Great job, guys. All right, our next is a pivot. Pivots can be done in multiple different ways. For this dance, you need to know a 360 pivot. So we're going to do a pivot over our left shoulder, and we're going to step onto our right foot to start off with. So we're going to step onto our right, rock back left, onto our right, rock forward left. And that is a full 360 pivot done in 4 counts. The last step is our kibbutzes. We're going to do a right kibbutz and a left kibbutz. So we're going to start by going to our right. We're going to step right, left behind, right over, heel, left, right behind, left over, heel. Perfect. That's our kibbutzes. Those are all the steps for today's dance. Again, if you haven't went over these in beginner's dance, go there now and then come back and check out this video. For now, though, we're going to get started with doing this dance in the combination of all of our choreography. For today's dance, we're not going to be facing the person behind us, so we're not going to be moving in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion. We're actually going to be facing the center of the circle for the majority of this dance. So face the center of your room, and we're going to start with a set of 8 count stomps. We're going to start with a 2 count stomp with our right. We're going to step backward onto our left, 1 count, backward onto our right, 1 count, forward onto our left, 2 counts, and then stomp with our right, 2 counts. So if you just watch me and how I do that, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So let's do that again with me. I'm going to face this way for demonstration purposes so you can see my feet. So we're going to stomp 1, 2, back, 1, 2, forward, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. The other thing that you're going to be doing is when you do your right stomp at the beginning and the end, you're going to snap. So let's do that one more time with a count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Great job, guys. The next thing we're going to do is our polkas. We're going to do a right polka, a left polka forward, and then a right polka, left polka backward. So let's do that next. Let's do our polkas. For this dance, because it's in 4/4 and then we're transposing a 3/4 step over it, the best way to count this for this dance is actually a 1 and 2 and. It can still give you the same feel, but it's just more correct to the time signature. So when I do it, I'm going to count it with that 1 and 2 and. So we'll start with our right polka. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. All right? Perfect. Good job, guys. All right, for the purposes of this dance, we're not going to actually be facing the person on our right. We're actually going to be facing the center of our circle. So you can start by facing the center of your circle with me, and we're going to begin our first set of steps. Our first set of steps for this dance are going to be an 8-count set of stomp and steps. So we're going to start by stomping with our right foot for 2 counts. We're going to step back onto our left foot for 1 count, back onto our right foot for 1 count, forward onto our left foot for 2 counts, forward onto our right foot for 2 counts. That entire combination will be 8 counts. So let's practice it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stomp 1, 2, back 3, 4, forward 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Let me do it this way so that you can see it from behind. So we're going to stomp 1, 2, back 3, 4, forward 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. All right. The only thing I'm going to throw your way is adding snaps to your stomps. So the beginning and the end, you're going to stomp and snap. So let's do that all together. We're going to stomp and snap back left, right, forward, left, stomp and snap. Good job. All right, practice that. Rewind it if you need to. Keep practicing those counts because I know it's complicated going from 2 count steps to 1 count steps. So practice it and then come back and join me for the next steps, which are polkas. So we're going to do a right polka, left polka, and then we're going to go backward, right polka, left polka. So let's do that all together. 4, 5, 6, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. All right. So it's important that you note for this dance that what we just did was 3/4, but the dance itself is in 4/4. So it gets a little complicated in terms of the actual counts for what we just did. Traditionally, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we actually have to move that and transition that step into being a 1, 2, 3, 4, which sounds complicated, but here's why it's not. You're just dancing to the music. Sometimes we get so caught up in the counts and whatever it is that we forget that we can just dance to the music and adjust our movements to fit what's happening in the music. So that's what we're going to do. When we get to our song, you're going to see how that feels, but it's important just to note that's a 3/4 step, but we're just transposing it over a 4/4 dance. All right, our next step is going to be a tricosia. You're going to start your tricosia by stepping forward onto your right, rocking back left, back right, rock forward left. Let's do that with a count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now if you're like, Shayna, that's easy, I got this. Throw me something a little bit more difficult. When you come out of that left, right, left, instead of doing your tricosia, do a 360 4-count pivot. So that's going to look like this. You're going to throw your weight over your left shoulder. You're going to step onto your right, rock onto that left foot, step with your right, rock onto that left foot. As long as you're doing your pivot in 4 counts so that the person who's doing their tricosia in their 4 counts, you're doing it at the same time, it doesn't matter. You can do either one. Let's practice that pivot with a count though. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right, when you come out of your trichosia and or pivot, you're going to do a right kibbutz and a left kibbutz. So when you do your right kibbutz, you're going to step to the right, left behind, right over, heel, step to the left, right behind, left over, heel. You're going to notice that my body language tells me that I'm in a really convenient place to pivot towards my right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to pivot towards my right, and I'm going to do the next set of steps, which is just walking right, left, for 4 counts, and clapping on each step. So let's come out of our left kibbutz and then do our pivot into walks. So we're going to step left, right behind, left over, heel, and then we're going to walk forward 4 and clap. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, I'm going to pivot back into the center, and I'm going to start my dance over with my stomp and steps. That is the entire dance, guys, from beginning to end. You have it down. Let's go through it a few times so that you can get the feel from the beginning to end, and then we'll call it a day. All right, so I'm going to start by giving you the steps, and then if we need to, we're also going to do the counts. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stomp 1, 2, back, left, right, forward, left, 2, stomp, 4. Polka right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Trichosia forward and back. Kibbutz to the right, left behind, right over, heel, left, right behind, left over, and pivot walk right, left, stomp and snap back, left, right, forward, left, stomp and snap. Polka right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, pivot right, step right, left behind, right over, heel, left, right behind, left over, heel, pivot right, left, stomp. Good job, guys. All right, that is the dance with just calling out the steps. Let's run through it one more time, just the counts, so you can get the feel for it. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stomp and snap. All right, guys, good job. That was the entirety of the dance. The next thing you can do is either click the link above or find the link down in the description to join me for part 2 so that you can learn how to do this dance to a song, which I'm super excited for. So don't forget to click the link above or find it down below and come join me. In addition, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel to get some really great Messianic content. Thanks, guys. See you in a bit.